So today we're going to be talking about beard balms. What I look for in a good balm. The purpose of a good beard balm. So stay with me. Hey everybody, Roman Smith here with Mountain Bush Crafters Alliance, of course. Coming back at you with another Bearding 101 vlog. Now, if you're new here, watch a few videos and consider subscribing. If you like what you see, hit the notification bell to be notified of my uploads of my live streaming. And if you like this video, hey, give it a thumbs up. But today I want to talk to you about beard balms. Get a lot of questions about a lot of things, and this is one of them. Now, most of you know that I have went in for a dusting, and I had a reputable company ask me a question about dusting live. A dusting is where the stylist goes through and just removes only the necessities of what needs to be removed. If there's any split ends that they find, any unevens, any flyaways, any rogue hairs, they remove just the minute, very minimum of that hair. If you're going for length, that's a dusting. And in the exam, if you will, I was told to stop tight braiding. You see, I'm facing issues now that I'd never faced before. My beard is nearing 2 foot, and it's into the steering wheel. So I have to braid, I have to tuck, I have to fold. So if you have to tuck, braid, or fold, do it loosely, just enough to keep everything out of the way. You will cause damage. People ask time and time again, what do you ban with? I ban with ouchless. That was in a previous video. Nevertheless, we're going to talk about balms. I've got 6 different balms on this plate. Now, these videos are not to discredit any company, anyone, any individual. We don't play like that. We don't do those things. If it's not a quality product, I try to stay away from a review or conversation altogether. Now, a lot of people think it's the packaging. The packaging is nice, but the packaging doesn't hydrate the beard, doesn't control flyaways, doesn't make the beard healthy. Packaging is nice, but it's what's inside the package that matters to me, whether it be a beard wash, a conditioner, an oil, a balm, or a butter. Now, you know me, if you watch me any at all, I'm not about heat. I'm not about sprays. I'm going for length. Excessive heat, excessive hot water will damage and dehydrate the hair follicle. That's just the way it is. I have a goal of 3 foot. Will I make the goal? Depends on me, my patience, my overall health, and my genetics. I'm standing now at nearing 2 foot. The hair grows on an average, an exceptional average, at 3/4 of an inch a month. I'm a little better than a 1/2 an inch. August will make me 4 years. By August, I should have well over 2 foot of beard. Now, Well, let's get into the balms and quit rambling. The first thing I look for is ingredients. The packaging is nice, but I look for the ingredients. And then I look for the texture, and then the scent, whether it's scented or unscented. You want a scented beard balm to match your beard oil. You don't want it to be overpowering. You want it to be enjoyable. You don't want to have an unpleasant smell around the missus or the family or your girlfriend. But ingredients, texture, and scent. Because if it smells good and it's got a bad ingredient, I'm not using it. Those three things has to play a role in what I consider a good beard balm. We'll talk about beard butters later. There is a difference. Beard balms has a beeswax base. Ingredients, and ingredients. You could have a beautiful package, but a bad product. And like I said, these are not to discredit anyone. That's why I'm not showing the containers. I'm just talking about the product. Now, it was about a year or so ago that I went for a beard dusting. And she told me, you're not hydrating your beard enough. Even though I thought, in my mind, I was. That's what those second set of eyes are for. And besides, I'm the last fella you want, or I want, to have a set of clippers or scissors in this mane. Work too hard. Sacrifice too much time and patience to go this far and to try to trim it myself and gap or miscut or damage what I've gotten started, what I've worked for. Now, ingredients and texture. How does it feel? Now, I talked to a lot of manufacturers and everybody pretty much says the same thing. Well, how does your texture on your beard balm? Oh, it's smooth coming out, but I find they don't whip it enough. Once it hardens, once it cools, what's that texture like? That should melt away just like that. See how that melted just by the heat? Same thing right here. Melt away. Feel just a little bit of grit. Just a little bit of grit. Okay? Now you follow me. A lot of grit. See how that done? See that? See that? How it's waxing up? How it's waxing up? A lot of grit. So, my point is, and like I said, this is not to discredit any company. You don't know who these belong to. The point of it is, if it has good ingredients, smells good, you want your beard balm to match your oil, you don't want to be overpowering, you don't want fumes coming off of you when you walk into the room. But then you've got a bad texture. So if it's gritty in the can, it'll be gritty in the beard. because it dries. Once you apply this, I'll give you for instance, once you apply this, that is attached to the hair, and it's like a setter. Okay? It's like a setter. It's a shield. You oil the beard, and as most of you know, it's either wood or bone, wide tooth comb. Very seldom. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't, but there's an occasion or two before I go live that I'll use a wide tooth comb that I have out here. Just to touch the bottom of the beard. I don't run it through. I do undercomb. That is a necessity. But nevertheless, once you oil the beard and you add the balm encapsulates that oil in that hair, and you don't want grit. That's just plain. That's just the way it is. I don't want grit. And I've got a lot of people asking me a lot of questions across social media. Questions because I'm just going to be straight up with them. You take honesty, you take a fellow that tell on himself or tell the truth. That's who you want the opinion of. Sponsorship. I'm not looking for a sponsorship in beard balms and oils. I've got friends that send me beard balms and oils. And as far as being paid to talk about a beard balm or oil or butter or spray, there's no miracle serum out there. Jellies and serums and promising you the moon. If you have a serum that will help you grow a beard, I have got a friend of mine. He's a dear brother to me. Not going to mention his name. He knows who he is. We need some for my brother because most of the time he comments on my videos about not being able to grow. So there's no growth serum. It's either there or it isn't there. Either it's going to happen or it's not going to happen. Genetics, overall health, routine play a big part of beard longevity in health. But this is the balms. We'll get into butters later on as we cruise along. But I wanted to kind of give you a presentation of the difference in balms when it comes to texture, ingredients, scents, the aromas. I have purchased beard balms and oils that was absolutely, you just couldn't wear them. Even though the ingredients was good, the texture was good, but they were overpowering. It's like you walked into a room, you looked like the tarmac in Arizona had fumes coming off of you. And that's not what you want. You want to be pleasant. And beard balms encapsulates the oils, and you want a beard balm to match the oil if you're using scented. Now, for me, I used an unscented beard balm and oil for 3 months, the whole 3 months of season. And the only thing that I failed in the beard exam, beard dusting, was I was braiding too tight. So loose braid, if you've got the length to, if you're going for a goal, stay away from the heat. Stay away from artificial sprays. If you use heat on an occasion, people say, I use heat all the time. Well, that's you. always use a protective spray if you're going to use heat. But if you're going for length, natural length, stay away from the heat. If you're going to compete, get your goal under your belt, then compete. That's my advice to you. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and have a 4-foot beard and win all natural championship in a competition. Nevertheless, this is the Beard Balms. Ingredients: texture, aroma. That is key to me and what I decide to use or not use. And that's the way I roll. Nevertheless, this is Roll Smith Mountain Bushcrafters Lunch. Appreciate you sticking out with me. Been out here in the old Shine Shack talking about beard balms. I'm OCD. This is important. This is important to a lot of fellows. A lot of them don't get on here and comment. A lot of them don't say a whole lot. It's taboo to talk about maintenance and health care. It's on my face, children. It's almost 2 foot long. That's the first thing you're going to see when you see me. And the first impression is this beard. Is it well maintained? Is it kept? Is it clean? Is it straight? Do I need to shave it? Is it nasty? Is it tangly? Does it stink? So it's important to me. And besides, there's a whole lot of ugly under here, and I'm not shaving it off. Go farther, stay longer. Thanks for watching.